woke up. Jungkook must have left again without saying anything to you. This is what happened every day since you got married 3 months ago. He always ignores you and only talks to you if necessary. Cause your husband hates you for being his wife. You heard that from his mouth on the day of your wedding. But you can't blame him if that's how he feels about you. You just suddenly appeared in his life and tangled him. You took away his freedom to choose the person he would love and marry. And most of all, you married him just for money. You live with your sister and mom in the province. Simple and quiet lifestyle. You moved there 10 years ago after your dad died of cancer. 5 months ago, you received a call saying that you have a share in the company to inherit, but you ignore it because you thought it was a scam since you knew you didn't really have anything to inherit. But after 1 week, someone came to your house saying he was an attorney of Mr. June, chairman and one of the owners of June Corporation. You found about that corporation and it was legit. The attorney explained what he meant to you. Before your father died, he left a share in the corporation because Mr. June and your father are friends. If you want to get that money, you need to go to Seoul to see Mr. June to find out the other details. Your sister also has inheritance, but she will do something different to get that money. You don't waste time and went to Seoul and finally met Mr. June. You also have pictures of your father together in his office, and one of the pictures there is also in your father's wallet. Before your dad died, he left a last will and testament on how to get the money. You have two options. First, you will work at June Corporation for 2 years before you finally get the money. Your father wants you to learn how to handle that money from the corporation. The second option is to marry the sons of Mr. June, and that was Jungkook. Your dad liked Jungkook because he is dedicated to what he does, hardworking and patient. So your dad wants you to learn from him. And since you are a lazy person, you don't want to make an effort. You just want to get things that you don't have to work for. So you choose option 2 to marry Jungkook. According to the last will, after 1 year of living together, you can take the money. Easy money, that's it. Jungkook is against marrying you since he doesn't know you at all. But he can't do anything because his dad agreed to that last will. And that's what Jungkook made happy with you. He feels that you just ruined his life. You could have chosen option 1, then why you need to choose to marry him? Is it because it's the easiest way? Can't you think that you will hurt him? It was too late when you realized your mistake. You became selfish and admit that you only thought about yourself. You don't care if you hurt someone. What are you going to do? The person you hurt is the same person your heart is beating now. How can he learn to love you when you are the one who has ruined his life? You believe in karma now because of what you did. You are also hurt on how Jungkook treated you. He didn't hurt you physically, but emotionally, yes. His being silent and cold are slowly killing you. You want to change, so you start searching for a job. You can't work at June Corporation after choosing to marry Jungkook. You were hired for a long time because you have no work experience, but you didn't give up until you got hired as an intern at a company. You often make coffee for your coworker, but it doesn't matter to you because you want to learn and change yourself. You hurriedly got dressed and put on light makeup. You woke up a little late, so You didn't have time to eat breakfast. You put on your heels and went downstairs. You're about to leave when you saw Jungkook in the kitchen. That makes you surprised cause this is the first time you saw him in a day. Usually, he got to the office early so he won't see you. You didn't want to be noticed, so you took off your heels and slowly go to the door. When he suddenly spoke, which you even more surprised because he often doesn't talk to you. Are you leaving without breakfast? He said without looking at you. Oh, I have something important to go through, you replied, because you didn't want Jungkook to know that you were working. Besides, there's no need to say to him since he doesn't care about you. I cook breakfast. If you don't want to eat, then I just throw it away, he said in cold tone, as he went upstairs at the same time. You just look at his back with confusion at what he said. Later on, Jungkook came down to go to work. As he saw that the food was gone on the table, he also saw a sticky note with a message written, "Thank you for the breakfast." He took the paper and put it in his pocket before he left the house. Without you knowing, that Jungkook knows that you will be working since he is a friend of the vice president of the company you are working for. How is she? He asked the person on the other line. Well, she is hardworking and doesn't complain even though she has a lot of work. A little smile crept on Jungkook's face after he heard that. When did you come? Asked your sister, as she sat next to you while facing the beach. Last night, you already asleep when I came. I'm sure I just got bored at home since it's weekend, so I came here. You said, because even though it's weekend, Jungkook is still leaving just to avoid you. Is he still ignoring and not talking to you? You nod and bite your lips. Then what's your plan now? You took a deep breath and looked down as your sister saw a teardrops on the floor. The guilt you carry in your heart is too much heavy to handle because you know you ruined the life of the person you love now. Yes, you married Jungkook because of money, but you genuinely fall for him. Sunday night, you came back to the house where you and Jungkook live. You arrived a little late because of the traffic jam. You're about to go upstairs until you saw Jungkook sitting in the living room, and this time he was staring at you. You saw him stand up and came to you. Give me your phone. But he couldn't wait for you to give it to him as he snatched your phone from your hand. Later on, he returned it to you after he registered his number. Next time, if you don't come home, call me or text me so I won't wait. You just nod, but to be honest, you were confused by his action lately, as if he suddenly changed. You're referring on how he treated you.
1 week later.
You were about to go to bed, but you heard a noise downstairs, so you went down to check it. As you saw Jungkook, he was drunk that he could barely stand up with his own. Good thing his friend are there who was supporting him. What happened? He asked to drink at the bar and cut like this. I think he has a problem. You supported him until you reached his room. After you laid him down, you removed his shoes and socks. You also took a blanket to cover his body. When he suddenly held your hand and spoke, "You know why, I'm in love," he said and looked at you. But when you looked back at him, he closed his eyes again. You noticed that your tears were falling as you realized that he is in love with other girl, but they can't be together because of you. You are hurt, But it is hurt more to see the person you love hurting because of you. And now it is clear to you what you should do. How did I get home last night? I brought you home, bro. Really? That's why I woke up in my bed. Actually, I wasn't the one who brought you to your bed. It's YN. And she was obviously worried about you. A smile crept to Jungkook's face after knowing that you were the one who took good care of him last night. It's good to see you smile again, bro, Mark said. YN has changed a lot. That's just a fact that she's not a bad person. Actually, I started to open my heart to her. That's great. At least your relationship will be okay now. Oh, by the way, happy birthday. Thank you, bro. But keep this a secret. You know I don't want people to know about my birthday. Jungkook came home early to ask you for dinner because he wanted you to be with him on his birthday. And also to ask a fresh start with you. When Jungkook came home, all the lights were on, but no one was there. He looked around until he went to the garden, as he got really surprised after seeing the candlelight dinner you set up with a banner saying happy birthday. How did she know that it was my birthday? Jungkook felt very happy with the effort that you made. If you were in front of him now, he would definitely hug you. YN, I'm here, he said, but no one answered, until his eyes landed on a big brown envelope with a letter attached. He thought it was your message for his birthday, so he quickly read it. Happy birthday! Actually, I don't know how to start this letter. Maybe I should start by saying sorry? Sorry for ruining your dreams. Sorry if I came into your life and hurt you. Sorry if I was selfish and I didn't think that I would hurt you. And most of all, sorry because of me you can't be with the girl you love. Don't worry, I will try to return what I stole from you. Your happiness, your right to love and be with the one you truly love. I hope the day will come when you can forgive me. Before I end this letter, I have something important to say. I will admit that money is the reason why I married you. But believe me, I genuinely love you. I hope you are together with the girl you love. I love you and goodbye. What is this? Jungkook said as his tears slowly fell. He immediately looked at the contents of the brown envelope, and he couldn't believe it when he saw the divorce paper that you already signed. He looked for you all over the house, but you weren't there. Even all your things were gone. He tried to call you, but unfortunately, your phone was off. And that's when Jungkook broke down and cried after he realized that you completely left him. Why did you do this? Why did you give up? I haven't told you that I love you too. I want to start again without anger in my heart. I want to make many memories with you. And most of all, I want to spend time with you. Jungkook talked to his dad, trying to know where you are. But Jungkook's dad didn't tell him since he promised you. Jungkook also found out that you didn't take the money even though his dad still wants to give you, even if the wire agreement is not completed. Dad, is she okay? I don't know. I can see the pain in her eyes. I think she really loves you. Do you know why she doesn't accept the money? Because according to her, she wants to work hard for the money she has. That's what she learned from you. She's not afraid without any sense because she knows that as long as you work hard, she will definitely make a way to have it. If you really love her, I believe that your heart will show you the way to see her again. After 2 months, your sister saw you that you were sad, so she approached you. You're sad again. Come on, this is an important day. You should be happy. I'm sorry, you replied and forced to smile. Meanwhile, Jungkook was in the province for a business meeting when he passed by a church where someone was getting married. He didn't know why, but it's like someone was pulling him to enter the church. As his eyes widened after he saw you wearing a wedding gown while standing at the altar at the same time with your groom. Jungkook angrily came to you and shouted, "Stop the wedding!" as he held your wrist and pulled you closer to him. What are you doing? You can't get married. We haven't divorced yet. I didn't sign it because I love you. What? Didn't you hear me? I love you, YN, and I want to start a new beginning with you. Until someone spoke behind him. Jungkook? What are you doing here? He turned back and flinched after he saw you. YN? Then, who is she? My twin sister. It's her wedding today. He just laughed, and all of a sudden, he hugs you. I thought I already lost you. Don't leave me again, please. Why? Because I can't live without you. Can we start all over again? Without guilt and burden in our hearts? You hug him back and cry. Have you forgiven me? I forgave you a long time ago. Everyone made a mistake. The important is you learn from your mistake and consider that mistake as your lesson. You still love me, right? I do. Okay, you may kiss the bride. Jungkook held your wrist and pulled you even closer to him and sealed your lips with a kiss. While busy kissing, someone taps your shoulder. Sister, this is our wedding, not you too. Oh, chori, as you and Jungkook laughed together because you almost ruined your sister's wedding. So far, your relationship is going stronger. You are at the stage of getting to know each other with mix of flirting. Jungkook built his own company and his father put the shares you inherit under your name. And now, you are working together to grow it. The end. Thank you for watching Koobies. Good night.